Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is This and That Tarot, back with another general reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Hugs and kisses to you. Hopefully, you all are doing extremely well. This will be past, present, and future energy. This is a general reading, so only take what resonates. Any sign can be of significance. Gender is also fluid, so if I'm talking about a he, I could also be talking about a she. Okay? Just flip the roles. All right? So we're going to pull a few cards and do an energy check and just see what is in the energy that the Most High and the Spirit team wants you to know, all right, at this time. This could be clarity or validation for some of you, all right? So, jealousy, first card out, man or woman now. The spirit of jealousy, baby, is running rampant around here, ain't it? I'm hearing that song by Boosie, Jealousy. You might want to listen to that, but yeah, if you're a Boosie fan. If not, don't do it. But I'm hearing that song "Jealousy" by Boosie. Damn. Next card. Spiritually abuses everybody this dark witch gets with. So there's a dark witch, okay, that spiritually abuses anybody they get with. They do divination on everybody they get with. Everybody. Everybody. Okay? And they could be doing this out of jealousy. You know, like I said, spirit of jealousy is, a bad mother. Okay? Shut your mouth. But yeah, there's a dark witch that spiritually abuses, like yeah, constantly doing something on anybody they get with. Maybe they can't, keep nobody with them naturally, genuinely, just being who they are. So this person uses divination to affect their free will, which can really put you 6 feet under if you don't. Because how somebody mentality is, their demeanor, their character, their anger, their when people find out they free will been affected, you'd be surprised when something backfire and wear off or is brought to their attention. If they get a reading, if they get a nudge, if they get a download, if they get around the right people, and that breaks, like with a divine feminine, they get around a light worker, a light entity or something like that, and they are able to come out of whatever it is, even for a little bit, baby, damn people will show they, you know what I'm saying? They, if you ain't never seen they dark side, you're gonna see it when that whatever this definition is breaks and they are free of it, know how to clear it, clear their energy of it. Child, them people, you will see a side of them that you wish you had never ever seen. So yeah, but this is a spiritual abuser. Okay. Next card. Practitioner cursed for doing rituals against a chosen one, a earth angel. Person cursed. But I feel like, the people that whether these earth angels are men or women, or men and women, child, a heavy machine operator could be a significance. So somebody don't know they dealing with they involved with a practitioner. Somebody don't know that. They don't. Yeah. And I feel like some people don't know they are because they don't. If they ever come to this person home or ever been in their car or been around them, paid attention to what they wear, how they move, what they got in their home. Um, Different things tell you who you're dealing with. Different things will tell you who you're dealing with if you're paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Certain things will stick out to you in other people's home or when you in their car, when you around them, stuff they be into, how they talking, how they moving. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they may deal with low vibrational people that don't pay attention. They not aware. Like some folks be like, oh no, don't get into that. That's fine. But as long as you don't run into somebody that know you ain't into that and don't know nothing about that, it's free game. You know what I'm saying? It's free game. Next card, got him arrested on purpose. Planned. Eight of Swords. Somebody planned. Somebody set somebody up, played victim or whatever, and got that person arrested. They planned it. But this is somebody that can't keep somebody around them naturally because they find some reason or they end up getting away from this person. Somebody wants you back and they know what to do to keep you. Divine Feminine. All right. I was just saying to somebody, I want to say yesterday, that people get on dating sites and shit and they be trying to get this kind of person, or I think they asked like what somebody's preference was. Arkansas can be a significance. All right. But somebody asked like what their preference is, and I'm like, shit, a preference don't mean nothing. Sometimes the people on there don't know what the hell they really want. Cause I mean, if they knew, they wouldn't be on there. But when you know what you want, you gotta be mindful of people on there. You can be on there and know what you want for real, but you're gonna run into people that are making fake profiles under, women's accounts, women photos and stuff, and they not who you think they are. That's not who you're talking to. Okay, some of them are incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? On them sites, they may or may not tell you that some of these people are overseas. You know what I'm saying? Outside the country, they may or may not tell you that. They already got a certain way of talking and conversing. They're not gonna want to FaceTime. They're gonna want to WhatsApp. They're gonna want to this and that. You know what I'm saying? Everything but the norm, which would generally expect if somebody local. You know what I'm saying, within the states. But it's asking somebody what they type is and stuff like that normally changes because they were saying people, try to act like they don't have a type, but they end up cheating on you for their type. And I agree with that. I really do. I really do. Um, just being unbiased about stuff because other views and how somebody else sees something is not irrelevant. It's very relevant. Okay, because they've seen it, they've been around it, they've experienced it, whatever the case may be. So I can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things about life, about marriage, about love, I learned, from other people's experiences because I'm not exempt. If the minute you exempt yourself from what somebody else got going on or experiencing, you find yourself going through it 10 minutes, 10 hours, 10 months, 10 years later. So it's best not do it. If you can't help them, if you that's not your area of expertise as far as you being able to lend a hand. And sometimes some people be going through karma, so it ain't for you to, if you ain't got nothing to really give or do for them, it's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Some people be going through their karma, and it ain't for you to be able to help them. That's the karma. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't able to help somebody, or they put somebody in that situation they in, already or before. That's why they going through something because they did it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes, it's just people, sending you spiritual attacks to slow you down, create blockages, but this is somebody, like I said, getting back to what I said, when it comes to somebody wanting to get a person, you can get them. You know what I'm saying? You can finesse, them I think, bro. But if you ain't trying to keep, if you don't know what to do to keep them, you're going to lose them. And you're going to end up trying to do divination and all this other stuff, something like this person here doing. Not everybody's, into that. Because this person thoughts of you won't leave them alone. This person being haunted by thoughts of you. And not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently this person know what to do to keep you. Right? This person is saying, I want you back. I want you back, but I know what to do to keep you now. But to know that means you got to know yourself. You got to know what you're capable of. You got to trust yourself. I trust myself so damn much that if I feel like it's a possibility of me losing interest or finding interest in somebody else or finding something appealing about somebody else that maybe shaking something up or something like that, I cut your ass off. You know what I'm saying? And possibly even tell you like, listen, such and such and such going on, and I just need some time. You know what I'm saying, to see what this is. You know what I'm saying? And I may or may not um be done with them. You know what I'm saying? But I am at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't wanna. It's like clubbing and staying out. Wee hours of the night, morning. You know what I'm saying? I do that if I'm single, but in a connection and I'm with somebody, I feel like that's somebody to answer to. Like that's somebody that's gonna be like, where you at? Especially if they concerned, they worry, they care that time of night and they ain't with me, like, where you at? What's going on? Should be out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like being somebody's child. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be worried if they call you or you call them like, hey, I'm over here such and such. What you doing? It's like that. When I ain't got nobody to answer to and ain't got to worry about somebody, asking me where I been, like I owe them an explanation. I can do what I want, but I'm free to do that. I ain't got nobody to answer to. But when I'm with somebody, I'm with them. You know what I'm saying? If I go out and they don't mind me going out, then it's cool. But it's not like we out of touch with each other. You know what I'm saying? I might call them throughout the night or they might call me, whatever the case may be, but I'm going to make time for them because they allow me to have that time. You know what I'm saying? They respecting their time. They giving me that space. But I feel like when it comes to somebody, getting somebody to keep them, shit, you got to know how and what it takes to keep that person. But you got to go through some things. You got to really, explore, examine, and pay close attention to what that person respond to and how they respond to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people you can't do them like people from your past. You can't respond the way you did with people from your past. You can't expect them or assume that they gonna respond the same way somebody else did, or they gonna take something the same way somebody else did. That's not, you know. But this person know what to do, to keep you. Divine feminine. But somebody got this masculine locked up on purpose. And at the bottom of the deck, you got interview, talk, conversation, get on the same page. I'm gonna get on the same page with you. All right. But at the same time, this is somebody that possibly wanna I probably want to do this today. Cause or something is happening today. You got today present now in the moment. Like somebody want to talk, they want a conversation, they want to get on the same page with you, like today, like yesterday. Okay, I want to see what's going on with this practitioner. We're gonna have to get to this. Spiritual abusers. Oh, okay. There's a dark witch that has a. I'm gonna say they're Jezebel. All right. This person got a lustful, demonic attachment on them, and whenever somebody get with this person, lay with this person, get involved with this person, that demonic entity, that demonic attachment attacks them. And I feel like that's who this dark witch, aka practitioner, this is who they call on, or this is that this is their spirit that they have allowed in, like they've opened a portal for this spirit to come in and attach to them. But being this lustful energy, this person attracts a lot of dark entities. Anyway, so if they somebody that's very um promiscuous, like this person is, and this person don't have to be promiscuous, but if they lay with somebody that is, and they already a dark soul, a dark entity, um, it's feeding that spirit what it wants, that attachment what it wants. All right, and if it wants, like beings, like workers, chosen ones, earth angels, men and women, yeah, it's that person's job is to bag them up, seal them in. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Clarify spiritual abusers, everybody that's dark gets with. Clarify that spiritual abusers, everybody that's dark gets with. Clarify. Yeah. You got the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and you got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person can't keep somebody. Nobody wants to work with this person. They don't want to work with this person. They don't. This is something. This is like that. Mm-mm. And I feel like they do it to King of Pentacles kind of people, and it keeps them off balance to a Pentacles in reverse, to where they have no choice but to walk away from, whatever they were involved in. Like if this person was involved with a dark witch, this person did so much divination on them, they may have had no other choice but to walk away from you. Like let go. Or they would have to walk away like from, yeah. And I feel like if this person does this, because they can't keep no, it's like whoever get with this person, they fall off financially. This person, they fall off financially. That'd be the first thing to go. Like their finances start to fail because this person, people would not be with this person um for money, but this person depletes them to where they need them, and they ain't got no other choice but to stay or continue to like think that how some people like stay in a bad situation, like they feel as though like I might as well just surrender, like give up. You know what I'm saying? But this is somebody that does this to a king of pentacles. Could be an earth sign, but it kept this person off balance. You know what I'm saying? This It kept this person unorganized, always feeling overwhelmed with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I got too much on my plate. I got, this person that need this person that got this going on, they got that. I got to do this. It's like that. It's always messy, chaotic. You know what I'm saying? They keep these people like that till they end up, broke. And I don't know if they do this after they leave or they do this while they with them. Do they do this while they with them or they do it after they leave? Upright, yes, reverse, no. Do they do this with them or after they leave this person? Do they do this when they with them or they do this after they leave them? Upright, yes, reverse, no. They do this when they with them. They do this when they with them. And this is why somebody, can't move forward with the chariot in reverse. That's why they can't move forward. They lack that self discipline. You know what I'm saying? They affect that person's free will to, think for themselves, you know what I'm saying, and make their own decisions, you know what I'm saying, and very manipulative as well. But I feel like this is come at a time where somebody get with this person is mainly because this person has no direction. Like this is somebody lost for sure. But anybody that get with them, even if they think they know what they're doing, or they think they got some kind of power or control over this person or they self, they don't. They don't. Could be a water sign. They don't. Mm-mm. But this person could have went through an emotional awakening from this abuse, though. Whoever one of these people are, they could have went through an emotional awakening with the Ace of Cups. Somebody went through an emotional awakening behind this. I feel like if they, doing this to, chosen ones, earth angels, like they cursed for doing this. But I feel like it brought on an awakening emotionally, for sure. But it's the fact that this person, was being at a stalemate, you know what I'm saying, with somebody, with possibly with you, but you know, it's difficult choices. This person has some difficult choices to make, and they may have, been in denial about how, what the choices were, or what, they were not seeing. Like somebody may not have been able to see, um, but this two of swords, like somebody was blinded by whatever it was that somebody was trying to keep hidden. And there was a third party, but I feel like that person was doing things to keep this person at a crossroads. And the five of swords in reverse is giving, somebody wants some reconciliation. Like I said, when somebody come out of something and go through something, you never forget it. And sometimes trauma and chaos and stuff like that, what results in it normally sometimes is what awakens you. That's why you never forget what that moment was when you awaken and you start thinking different, you start feeling different, you start moving different, questioning things, you know what I'm saying? Questioning yourself, analyzing yourself, something you didn't do before, you know what I'm saying? But it come at a time like where some tragedy happened. Something hit close to home. Maybe it was with somebody close to you, maybe it was you. You know what I'm saying? But give me some more on this Three of Pentacles in reverse. Give me some more on this Three of Pentacles in reverse. You got the King of Wands with a fortune at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, is a tyrant in their masculine energy. Like somebody's a tyrant. But this is somebody very domineering. Power, they do this to have power because they're powerless. So they use what they use to get what they want. They use, you know what I'm saying? And maybe somebody, went where they shouldn't have gone. You know what I'm saying? But this is, something, that's ineffective. Because at the end of the day, this person, doing this toward earth angels and chosen ones doesn't mean that regardless of how long you've been doing it, been good at it, don't mean that you're gonna be successful and that it's gonna go the way it always go with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Some things don't have the same reaction on other people. And in this case, it awakens somebody. And I feel like when this person does this, it's to keep a lover. You know what I'm saying? Keep somebody around them, but it's to drain them, it's to use them, it's to utilize whatever gifts they have, to go against their own destiny. They go against their own destiny. All right. So whatever in the ethos they were destined, to have, be, do, whatever, go, this person will sacrifice that by, giving in and not having any self control, um, any self discipline when it comes to especially they sexual desires. You'll forfeit it. I mean, you will sacrifice everything, you looking forward to for laying with somebody that'll just give you some today and don't even really know you like that. Don't care to know you like that. They'll just go along with whatever you said. Some or some P or some D that you gotta work for. I would trust that over somebody just uh passing it out like it's government cheese. You know what I'm saying? But this is why this person abuses, everybody they get with is because this person, they know these people are not gonna collaborate with them. They know they not. Give me some more why this person does this to everybody they get with, spiritually abuses them. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody, I'm telling you, this is somebody that got a bad reputation. They don't want to work. They don't want to do shit because they want somebody to come in and take care of them. You know what I'm saying? It's just somebody that, is lazy. You know what I'm saying? They possibly got a dead end job. You know what I'm saying? They doing things they really don't want to do for money, but they not really, you know what I'm saying? Just a lack of quality. Like they say, it's quality over quantity. You can have all the bitches you want. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the you know what I'm saying? You can have all the suitors you want. But where's the quality? You know what I'm saying? How dependable, how reliable are they? Can you call on them? Are they studying your ass for real? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the situation gotta arise before you really know just what that person, is on. You got the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck to the Knight of Wands. And the and the Page of Swords in reverse to the Devil. Child, telling you, this person speaks a whole bunch of shit, and does a whole lot of work and does a whole lot of calling on the enemy when it comes to this dark witch. I'm telling you, they stay battling, you know what I'm saying, in the ethers when it comes to these chosen ones, these earth angels. They stay in competition, stay, competing for somebody, something. And it's given like somebody, may have put somebody like in a silent competition with somebody um over this wood. You hear me? But at the same time, I feel like somebody is, also with this 5 of Wands dealing with a lot of arguments, a lot of, chaotic energy, but it's, tension, it's competition, it's conflicts. It's a clashing of the egos, but it's very, aggressive, especially with somebody that got a lot of passion for you. With this Knight of Wands, somebody got a lot of passion for you, but I feel like, they can be very charming, very free spirited, you know what I'm saying? But heroic too. But I feel like this is somebody that got a really hot temper too. Or this is just feminine. Because it's giving like a masculine energy because of the aggression, toward all this field work. And this person, they gossipy, you know what I'm saying, rude. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that makes stuff up. They will say what they gotta say to get, what I'm saying, to get somebody to change their mind, change, their view about somebody else. And maybe this person goes to a practitioner or they are one. But I feel like somebody goes to one to keep something from coming back on them, but it's gonna affect both people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the only reason why this practitioner is cursed is because they um wasn't aware of who was asking, being truthful, being not. I don't know if they didn't do a reading on this person, or they trusted what this person said. Page of Swords in reverse. They trusted what this person said, or they made it believable, or something like that. And somebody went on and did what they did, but not knowing that this person was doing this and wanting this to be done toward a chosen one, a earth angel. Clarify why this practitioner that got cursed. The because of a chosen one, earth angel. Clarify. Give me something on this practitioner. Practitioner. Curs. Yeah. You got the magician in reverse, and you got the six of cups in reverse, and the ace of cups, king of swords, king of cups at the bottom of the deck in reverse. Whoever this is, that could be a low vibrational water sign or air sign, or somebody. They definitely low vibrational, but this is somebody that either is a air sign, got water in their chart, or vice versa. Because this is somebody that is, use their gifts for dark and only that, and it's to keep somebody stuck in the past. A past person, it's like they want to keep that person stuck in the past. A water sign, like somebody want to keep a person stuck in the past, thinking about the past. Um, or this is somebody that has used, divination on people that have like a past life connection. Like, yeah, people that are they, yeah, especially with this Ace of Cups out here, because I feel like this is why somebody, had an emotional awakening. This is why somebody now is, what I'm saying, on their spiritual journey. Like somebody know now what they need to do. Because I feel like somebody at one time was a King of Cups in reverse toward a star. Can't make it up. Somebody was a King of Cups in reverse toward a star. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now this person, could be going through a rebirth because of that, because of this star energy. You know what I'm saying? Because of, what they know to be true now, like what somebody knows um about, themselves, they path, they um responsibility. You know what I'm saying? What they role is. Like somebody know what they role is now. hmm But it's because somebody kept doing this, and I feel like this person does this to chosen ones, to earth angels, because it interferes with the contract, the purpose that these contracts are even together, are even in place. Okay, these are contracts that can't be changed because they were made before you and this person were even born. Okay, this was something that was done in the ethers when you was just a spirit. You know what I'm saying? Just hadn't even incarnated yet. But that was the agreement. Okay, that was God's plan. That was the Most High God's plan. Okay, that was a plan that y'all put together along the side of the Most High with His blessing. So of course He's going to protect it, and He's going to protect that scroll. He's going to protect that chart that you put together with everything. Even if it means somebody's demise, it's going to happen. Okay, but you have to do your part in being aware of the things that you need to be aware of before the Most High have to step in, because when He do, He don't want you still involved, still around these individuals, especially um purposefully around them. All right, But this is somebody that, is mm. And this person doing this called somebody in on awakening. Clarify got him arrested on purpose. Playing. Clarify got him arrested on purpose. King of Swords in reverse. Mm. With the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Woo! Get somebody. Somebody. I mean, they were determined. Like whatever they said, somebody came running. With this King of Swords and the Knight of Swords, somebody very controlling, very rational, very cold. Very dishonest. It's like somebody giving a false report. You got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. To the death. Four Swords. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. So, um, yeah. So this person got them locked up on purpose, right? But in the Four Swords, this person went through a death. Okay, this person ended up going through an ending. They end up getting released, right? With the death right behind this Knight of Swords. Somebody got released. Okay. Um, but this is also a transformation. Somebody had to be separated from this person. Them getting this person locked up was the best thing they could have done because they needed this separation from this person in order to awaken. That's what it is. This person went through a transformation in the time that they was in a transformation. This person was in a Four Swords. You know what I'm saying? They were resting, like somebody was recuperating. Um, this is their protection. You know what I'm saying? But this is somebody reevaluating. You know what I'm saying? Recuperating while they sitting in here. All right, they having some time to think. And Seven of Pentacles, they realizing, how they wasted a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? They wasted a lot of time. They should have been, walked on, moved on, um, left this connection, left this person alone. Should have been did that. But like I said before, there was red flags that somebody ignored. But I feel like, them procrastinating, feeling like, like pretending I'm not paying attention, like pretending I'm not looking, or pretending I'm not watching the collective, I'm not doing this, I'm not like somebody was, yeah, they should have been left because even though they got locked up, this person had time to think, they had time to recuperate. They realized, what they wasn't paying attention to, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, what they was ignoring, what they wasted a lot of time doing when they could have been doing this, and now you got the Page of Cups where somebody want to come in, but whatever it is they want to do with this cup, they keeping it close to their chest. They not talking about it, with nobody because Eight of Swords in reverse. This person done been released. Like they letting go. This is them. facing whatever fears they gotta face when it comes to, bringing you, coming back around to you. You know what I'm saying? Faithful. Page of Pentacles to the Six of Swords in reverse. I can't make it up. Like this person, they regret, what I'm saying, how things, ended between you and them. But what happened after you and this person walked away from each other, or, went into this separation, it happened. What happened after that happened for them, not to them. Okay? And when the Most High God needs your time, you are earth angel. When the Most High God needs your time, you chosen. When the Most High God needs your time, you know how to get it. You know how to sit that ass down, okay? And make you listen. And what better place to listen than in jail, okay? In holding, in the hole, wherever. He needs you to quiet your mind and think. Listen to your inner voice. Find it. Because you ain't got nothing else. You ain't got no phone. You ain't got nobody. You ain't got no distractions. What you hear? What you see? Okay. Stick to that. Focus on you. Because now somebody's saying, I know what I need to do. Okay. What's the King of Swords in reverse? Clarify this King of Swords in reverse. Got yeah. You got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. With the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this person done made a decision. They done made their choice. They know what direction they want to go in. But this is somebody, that at one time this person, was taking a risk. They took a risk. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like somebody wouldn't give somebody something too. Like somebody wouldn't give them some money, or wouldn't give them some time, wouldn't pour into them, would not do for them. And it's like somebody may have worked a lot, but they didn't give to somebody. Somebody wanted something from this person, they wouldn't give. So it's like somebody hit the jackpot, but then they don't split it with the person they came with. Or, like this person went to the casino and they had this female with them. They hit the jackpot, but they didn't give nothing. And that person feeling some type of way, but they behind the scenes planning to get you locked up for something. So whatever this person gambled and did, took a risk and did, this person um gambled with their freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because this person wouldn't give to them. Two of Wands to the Moon in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Page of Cups to the Two of Cups in reverse. Like somebody ended that shit. They was like, listen, I know who I'm gonna give a cup to. I know who I'm gonna give a cup to, and I know who I ain't. And you got to get your ass on out the way, okay? Because two of Wands to the Moon, somebody is getting some clarity. Like they understand now what the misunderstanding was. Like they know what, what I'm saying, that it's misinterpretation of what they thought was going on, what they thought was being shown to them or being said, or how they thought this was gonna go. Like somebody realized, like, no, okay, yeah. And this is just the first steps. Two of Wands. It's just the first steps of what this person had to, take some time, be given. Somebody got put in time out. Okay, that's just it. That's it. That's all. That's why this person is saying, I know what to do now to keep you. Divine Feminine, my thoughts of you won't leave me alone, Divine Feminine. Clarify? My thoughts of you won't leave me alone. What's this? Yeah, they crying over you. Some thoughts bring this person to tears a lot of times. A lot of the times, the thoughts of you and this person together, the times they spent with you, Six of Pentacles, I mean Six of Cups, well, Six of Pentacles too, baby, because they coming in with some equal give and take. But they didn't give it before, they giving it up now. But still not, they still not over you. They, watching your post, they might be pretending they fine. Yeah, just got cock blocking in reverse. They done got rid of this cock block. I know that. Want you back? I know what to do to keep you. I want you back and know what to do to keep you. There could be a heavy machine operator that could drive a forklift. They could work outdoors driving some heavy equipment. Heavy machine operator could be a significance. What's this jealousy about? What's this jealousy about? Yeah, you got the Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody want to say something. Um, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody got like some curiosity questions. Like somebody want to know like what you doing, how you do this, where you at. Are you with somebody? How long you been with them? Give me some more on this jealousy. And we gonna close out. Give me some more on this jealousy. Giving money, paying their bills, always asking, trying to buy love. This could have been somebody was giving money to, like I said, or somebody jealous about somebody giving you money, paying bills. What's jealousy? What's jealousy? Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Leo energy. This is somebody that just lacks self confidence. You know what I'm saying? They deal with a lot of defeat. Like they might be feeling unmotivated. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody feels like they've been defeated. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it got a lot to do with the fact that they um wasn't expecting somebody, to want to still talk to somebody or still want to be with somebody after, what they did. Because you know how somebody know that they got a good person and then that good person leave, and it's like they imagining that person being that good person to somebody else now. Yeah, yeah. This person, they when they come to them wanting you back and knowing what to do to keep you, this person, want to come in and they see you protecting your peace. They know this is what you want. Like I'm protecting my peace. Don't come in disrupting my damn peace. All right. Yeah. Got the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But this person, could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be any water sign. But this is somebody that's not, coming around to marry you for money or nothing like that either. This is somebody that want to make new memories. They, want to leave the old version of themselves and the things that, came with that behind. Because I feel like this person now, not just being in regret, but it's, them having to accept a loss for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, now somebody say you don't miss what you have until it's gone. Especially when you feel like you lost it. Like loss. Like when you feel that loss, it's like, damn. The thought of me never getting that person or having that person around is, yeah, it's enough to make somebody, because this person got 2 cups behind them. But all them other cups, you know what I'm saying, is turned over because of that person and the way they, wasn't paying attention to what the agenda or what the assignment was with these people. That what I'm saying, the sorrow, the grief that they feeling is that they didn't see that then. They see it now. Yeah, they could have, been looked at like they was untrustworthy, what I'm saying, unproductive, when it came to how they, express themselves, how they express their emotions. But this person had to go through emotional awakening, Ace of Cups. They had to go through that. And they got new feelings, that then came into play. But this person, that they may have had you in a love triangle with was the reason why they awakened. And it's what happened with them and this person is the reason why they not going to go back to this person. Now you got the Ace of Cups in the upright. So, this is them, with new love, new feelings, you know what I'm saying? New opportunities. But I feel like this is also, like I said, fulfillment. You check off all the boxes for this person, but I feel like they had to get through the personal growth. And the time that they had locked up was the time that they needed to do that away from everything, everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to end it here, collective. Make sure you do something nice for someone today, even if you don't know them. Hit that like, that subscribe on your way out. For your girl, I would love to have you. Until next time, I love you. Mwah. Bye.